Hey, 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 Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Oblivion. And I messed with the time a little bit, so that way it's bright and early in the morning now. And we're going to see what's going on in the Great Hall. Okay, inside the Great Hall of Chorrol.
Hey.
Orgnolf Hairy Legs.
Good morning.
Hello. Welcome to Castle Chorrol.
Hello, Countess.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Velga of Chorrol. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Sounds like something we can help with.
We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Chorrol is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people.
Mutton.
What can be said about taxes? They're high, but we must pay. At least they are administered efficiently, and the shrinkage is within decent limits.
Well, I'm glad to know they don't have a shrinkage problem.
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me.
Yes.
It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Velga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber.
Well, that sucks.
If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
Yes, I'd be glad to help.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you.
I do not want you to be quite cross with me.
Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Chorrol.
Okay, so, hold up. You seem the trusting type. I'm going to hand you keys to my castle. Seriously? What if I was a Mythic Dawn spy? And I had this trusting look. Wow.
The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues.
There you go.
Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Chorrol or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Orak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik.
Okay, so that's about as good as we're going to get for now. And we're not accusing her of stealing her own painting. That's silly.
A pleasure to meet you again.
All right, let's talk to Laith.
The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. The Oak Enclosure is a nice place, but that talisman seems rather stuck up to me. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately.
What a shock, a drunken Nord.
He is taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit.
Laith Wavrik, the Castle Herald, told me that he's observed Orgnolf having a drinking problem and often asking for money to fund his new habit. I should continue questioning the suspect, and the Countess recommended.
Fare thee well.
So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something? Chorrol's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to. I haven't heard much about him. I'm thinking about going down to Enville to hear him for myself. Who do you think you are questioning me? I'd just as soon ask a goblin maiden to a dance than to answer your stupid questions. Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes the big, important investigation? So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me. Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man.
Alright, we're going to need to butter him up.
Go ahead.
Oh, here goes nothing.
Oh, where'd you get that? That's good. You win this one.
Alright, we'll take a...
I'm not buying that one. You're full of it.
No, that was horrible.
Excellent. I accept. I'll take that, and thank you very much. How nice. That works for me. The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading.
Alright. When I asked about the night in question, Orgnell told me that he had spent a bit of time arguing with the delivery boy in the Great Hall, who had a bit of an accident with a wine shipment in the rain, and then spent the rest of the night in his room. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended.
Back to work for poor old Orgnall.
Okay, so we've talked to Orgnall. Who else is here?
Hello. I'm Bitneld, the Curse Bringer, captain of the Chorrol Guard. What can I do for you?
Well, perfect timing.
There are a lot of fine-looking women in Chorrol, but they're all kind of snooty and not very nice. The local tavern is a good place to find work.
Might have to keep that in mind.
I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Chorrol. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me.
Bitneld, the captain of the guard, said he had been out on patrol in the streets of Chorrol that night. In addition, he mentioned seeing Chanel spend a good deal of time in the castle's west tower, but when he had confronted her about it, she said that it was where she had been performing some of her magic research. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended.
Bye. I am Orak Grogoth, steward to Countess Ariana Valga, Countess of Chorrol. I manage her affairs, and the castle is in my keeping. When we're better friends, ask again. I think Rena Bruyant may actually love dogs more than her husband. Strange couple, those two. I don't trust you at...
Alright, that means...
Say what you're going to say. We are... What? Every little bit helps. Do you know Renald Germain? The fellow who lives on the west side of Chorrol? I saw him in Whodunit recently and said hi. He pretended he didn't know me. I was quite irritated and haven't spoken to him since. But I wonder, was he really trying to be a fool? Or was something wrong? Huh. I don't remember seeing Channel or Orgnolf that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all of the rain falling. As far as Channel and Orgnolf go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnolf recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since.
Alright. Orak Grogoth mentioned that he was in the castle that entire night because it had been raining, but didn't see Orgnolf or Chanel. Also, he had mentioned he had caught Orgnolf drinking in the West Tower once. When he had threatened to tell the Countess about it, Orgnolf apparently stopped. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended.
Good day.
But everything seems to be leading to the West Tower. Alright. Speaking of West, we're going to go to the West side.
You again?
Yeah, me again. There she is.
Any luck? Hello? Are you searching for something? We're simple, gods-fearing folk here in County Chorrol. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies. I was in Whodunit last week, and I'm sure I saw Renald Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though. Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you. I am sorry. I don't really feel comfortable.
Alright.
I'm listening. Well, isn't that sweet of you?
That should be enough.
The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night. The stolen painting was of Count Valga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information.
When I asked about the night in question, Chanel told me that she spent some time in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings, then made her way to the dining area off to the Great Hall. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. I've spoken to all the possible suspects and witnesses. Now, I should concentrate on gathering the clues if I'm to solve the crime.
Until your return.
Well, there's only one place to go, and that is the West Tower. So we need to find the West Tower. West Tower. In we go. So now we're going to look around for anything sus. I found an interesting painting in a concealed area of the West Tower. It seems like someone in the castle is a painter. I think I should continue looking for more clues. What the fuck? I'm a missing mesh? Ah, hell. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the private quarters and we're going to look at everybody's rooms. And we're going to see if anybody has art supplies.
Hello again. Until your return.
Okay, this is Orgnall's quarters, and what do we have in here? Okay. God, he's got a tiny little room. Jeez. Okay. So we're going to check everybody's quarters and look for art supplies. That's just clothes. More clothes.
See you.
Good day.
How are you today?
Okay. This is Aurochs. Paintbrush. Interesting.
Let's hear it.
Okay. I feel like we may be missing something here, so we're going to go back to the West Tower. Okay. Okay, that's just a way out. That's fascinating. Alright, nothing in the Arch Tower. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so wait, this is the arch. That wasn't what I wanted. I might as well check the rest of the towers. Some knocked over food. It's mostly food stuff like that. Okay. Nothing useful there. You know, I just thought of something. Should check the scene of the crime. There of our moon and star. That's interesting. Nope. Okay, well, won't let us do that.
What's this about?
So I've checked every suspect's bedroom. Didn't really reveal anything. I'm gonna check the rest of these places, see if there's anything unusual. Wait a minute. Thought I saw a note on one of the crates. Apparently not.
Good to see you.
Okay, nothing here.
Good afternoon.
So we're going to go back to the West Tower again.
Greetings, Breton.
Hi there. Hello. I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of... Who is the fairest of them all, other than myself? The proprietor of the Grey Mare is lovely. She and the guard captain would be a nice couple. Bye.
Okay, that's freaky. Okay, so supposedly Orgnolf was caught drinking down here. But I don't see any evidence of that. That's not the... I'm going to keep doing that, aren't I? What the hell is she doing in that?
Any luck yet?
Oh, hey, Chanel. Okay, so I'm looking for... Not Orgnolf's room.
How are you?
Looking for the steward's room, which I think is in here. Yeah, Auroch. Cloth. Okay, paintbrush. Okay, nothing else in there. Wonder if I can do this. You know what we're going to do? We're going to save. We're just going to keep auto-attempting until it works. Not in the habit of stealing anything. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something here. Yeah, because the desk here in Lathe's quarters just has writing materials.
Yes?
Okay, so what we're going to do is... Okay, that didn't trigger anything.
A pleasure to meet you. Fare thee well.
I hope the investigation goes... Good luck, investigator.
Well met.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh! Oh. Look at all that paint supplies. Never mind. Chanel seems to have painting supplies concealed in a lectern in her room. The fact they're concealed seems suspicious. I think I should continue searching for more clues.
Hello again.
Until your return.
Greetings.
Courtyard of the castle. Okay. So we should go to the courtyard. Hold up a sec. Hold up. One thing we have learned... Let's see where this goes. Oh, that's interesting. An emergency way out, I guess. There, so she was in the courtyard, huh? We'll take the gold. Alright, that did nothing. Okay, that didn't do much for me.
Good afternoon.
I hope the Good luck.
A pleasure to meet.
Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look further at into Chanel's room. And we're gonna wrap this video up pretty soon.
Any luck yet? Hello again. Until your return.
I don't have solid proof yet, but I have a feeling it's Chanel. Oops. $10.19. Time is at 3:39. Oh boy. Okay. Well, apparently she didn't see me do it. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't want to do it.
Any luck yet?
What's this about?
Okay, so I think we're going to leave it here. We're going to finish this on the next episode. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Oblivion. I'll see y'all next time.